Hey guys, so you all been sort of watching my journey and my progress and my process throughout life, so I appreciate you guys watching. Sorry I haven't updated you guys on what's been going on, but I do want to sort of express what's been going on. So the whole situation is still going on relationship wise, sort of like on and off, but there's a lot I've been realizing. So I met up with someone that was sort of like telling me like, oh, like, you know, I need to have certainty, and I heard this from like different people, and I realized that I got into, oh look, there's a cat. You see the cat? There's a cat. There you are. Hi. Oh, ran away. Anyways, and I realized that like my two past relationships, we literally committed to each other out of me feeling pressured and like guilt tripped. So at the time when I got with this person, he basically said like, it's not fair, you're seeing me every day but you're going on dates, like doesn't make sense. And I think especially as someone who did not grow up with a father, like it was important for me to understand what I wanted, because I didn't really have an example of like a man in my life. Well, I had my brother, but like, you know, I don't know. Anyways, so I felt guilt tripped into the relationship and always would end up in like this long-term relationship and not really have gotten to know anyone else. And in fact, a lot of times I would jump into a relationship where I didn't really know the person that well. So I would have known them for like a few weeks, or like even like one of the relationships, I only knew him for like 1 week and he wanted to be exclusive. And since I never been in a long-term relationship, I said yes, which now looking back is pretty foolish. But when we talk about certainty, I think a lot of us want to control other people because we operate out of fear. So if you feel you have a certain answer from a person and you have certainty from that person saying like, I'm gonna commit to you, then you feel like you can't lose that person. In actuality, you operated out of control and fear. And when that happens, it's not a good thing, because you're not giving yourself freedom, you're not giving the other person freedom to choose for themselves, and you're kind of just being controlling. And that's kind of what happened to me. And I guess like growing up, I was like really kind of like, I was just like, felt like I was responsible for other people's feelings. So I felt like I had to make others happy and please others, because my mom was always like pissed off. So I would kind of do things for her to make her happy, and it was just like not healthy. Oops, I'm blocking this. Oh, oops. Anyway, so one thing that someone said to me, it was like so like it really helped me learn. He said, I want certainty because I've been not chosen before, because when I was 8, my dad never showed up at a playground and just never saw me again. That, my friends, is a reason that a lot of us want certainty, because we didn't have that growing up with our parents. And that's like super sad, but we're looking for it like in other people, and we're hoping that that won't happen again, that we won't be abandoned, that we won't experience abandonment and feeling like we're worthless, right? Because like it's so easy to feel worthless when we are not chosen. It's like I sometimes wasn't chosen to be first in someone's team in school,